Welcome, Aries. This is your weekly Teroscope reading for January the 9th through to the 15th, 2017. My name is Tilly, and this is Tarot with Tilly. And before we begin, thank you. Thank you truly for all of the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. And I do mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you so much. Now, let's see what the energy is going to be for us this week. Four of Wands. Well, it's definitely about balance this week. Keeping your balance within relationships, building the foundations of your tomorrow. So this would be a week where you really need to be the diplomat, and I hope we do get a lot of diplomatic energy for you so it's easy for you. But if it's not easy, you have to keep it in the conscious of, is this moving me towards my goal? Is this the right move? Is this the right journey, the right path, the right foundation for me? Judgment. So judgment is one that says, please do not fall into hearsay or jump to conclusions. This is about getting the information. This is about understanding perhaps what you want to do, what you want to say, what you want to act on, what you want to step into. But it's through thought. Okay, this is definitely not a week to buy into rumors, start rumors. Absolutely not. To not base your fact on assumptions, to get to the truth, to ask the qualifying questions, to understand it completely. The Seven of Pentacles, what are you cultivating? So it's really a week for you to ask yourself over and over again. I mean, I think this was the slogan for 2017. What am I cultivating? Where am I putting my focus? Where am I putting my energy? Should it be there? So we're going through a lot of demanding clarity in our life, searching for the clarity in our life. Six of Cups. Well, this is loving yourself. This is also, crosses over judgment. So it's really about the true you. It's truly about honoring yourself. And so when we are looking at building those foundations, when we are looking at building those relationships, we have to honor ourselves in some way. In many ways, hopefully. But it's not even going to feel right if you are not honoring yourself. Now, this could be a time where something you have learned in the past or some knowledge that you uncovered in the past comes to light again, or it comes relevant right now to you. That you need to work that into your plans, your dreams, your goals, your vision of tomorrow, of who you are becoming, of what you are stepping into. And definitely with relationships and building foundations. Our underlying energy is the High Priestess, so a spiritual magic can come into your life this week. So I want you to do, your affirmations, your mantras, your mission statements, say them aloud. This is definitely a week because you've got the intuition, you've got God's ear, your angels, your spirit guides, the universe, source. And so if you follow the judgment and not rush into things, overstep your bounds, ruffle feathers just for the sake of ruffling the feathers, letting ego rule over common sense, and if you are honoring who you are, I think something very magical can enter your life this week. Or you understand how to use the magic to your advantage. Maybe you are given some, revelation or intuitive insight into something that really wasn't, it might have been there before, but you never saw it before. And you get this realization. and what it means towards going forward. It opens a door or it opens a small window. We have the Tower. There's a strength about you this week, absolutely. A strength, an empowerment to grow your light, to grow your strength, to empower yourself, to push away the old that no longer belongs in your life. We have a full moon this week. Full moons are completions, healing, closure. So that makes a lot of sense that this card would be first then. This is the proposal card. This is, talking it over, growing the dreams together, growing the relationships, of strengthening, of joining forces. And yet, there's this I am quality that is competing here. So, balance. And where am I putting my focus? Where am I putting my time? Where am I putting my energy? Is it for the greater good of me, my path, the people that surround me? Yeah, because when you envision a garden, and that's, the new moon, we planted the seeds, our New Year's resolutions, walking into a new year. We were planting new seeds in our garden. And when you picture a garden in your imagination, in your mind, it's not surrounded by weeds or fallen buildings. Everything is picturesque. Everything is beautiful. Everything is perfect, hopefully, in your garden that you were imagining with your straight rows and your harvest. So you have to look not only at yourself, which is what this card is asking you to do, and look at how it all networks together. How the people in your life also matter and their happiness and their joy. So it's even more important to pay attention to the Judgment card here then. Because we don't want to just say something or do something without the proper information, the proper knowledge in order to really enter into that conversation. We have the Eight of Pentacles. You are raising the bar on yourself. Look at that. I got two more cards for you. The Knight of Swords and the Seven of Wands came together. This is very powerful energy. Very powerful energy for you to make a stand in who you are, in where you are going. And there's an energy about you. There is a, I can only succeed. The failure is not even in your vocabulary with this energy. You are raising the bar on what you expect out of yourself, what you expect out of life, out of relationships, out of partnerships, the neighborhood, the home, the workplace. And so you're going to have a very strong voice. So please be aware that Judgment is here telling you, we have to be the diplomat. And we haven't really had any diplomatic energy here, so you have to keep it in the conscious. Because you are making a strong declaration. You are, I see the horses lined up and waiting for that gate. So, and you're just kicking at the stall. You just want to run. You just want to go forward. There's an energy about you, and you're declaring what it is you are going forward in. Maybe you're just making the declaration to yourself, but you are making a declaration nonetheless in how to raise the bar in your life in one area. It could be a relationship, it could be job and career, it could be your stature in the community. So with that kind of energy, be the diplomat. Think it through. Understand how you want to communicate and make sure you have the knowledge behind you. For work, career, we have the Page of Wands, and the Page of Wands is really thinking outside the box, stepping into new territory through your imagination, through your mind, coming up with new ideas. So don't, allow yourself to limit yourself on where you are right now and what you can do going forward. If there is a dream, if there is a passion, pay attention to it. Research it. Maybe this is where you are making the declaration. So when it's mixed up with thought, you could jump the gun. If there's nothing practical, if there's nothing tangible to back it up. For love and relationships, we have the Nine of Swords. Okay, so stop sweating the small stuff, first of all, in the relationship. Okay? Nitpicking is not going to get you anywhere except stressed out, unable to sleep at night, miserable inside because things aren't, the garbage wasn't taken out, or the dishes weren't done, or the clothes are laying on the floor again. If it's not going to matter in 5 years, don't allow it to eat away at the love this week. Look at the bigger picture. Create the passion in your life. And it's not going to be the natural. Okay, so you're maybe going to be going against a little bit of a brick wall here when it comes to creating the moment. So you have to do it from a real centered place of love then. So you can't be looking at the little flaws and problems that will go away. Now, if they're not taking out the garbage for 5 years straight, or doing the dishes for 5 years straight, or never picking up after themselves for 5 years straight, well then, maybe that is a bigger picture. But if, sometimes we can start seeing the negative more than we can see the positive in the relationship. And so this card is saying you'll probably see the negative a lot easier than you will see the positive. So you really need to ground yourself. Ask yourself, what am I cultivating in this relationship? Is it love, respect, support, passion, intimacy? Or is it a clean house? If you're looking for love this week, I think you'll be pickier, so once again, look at the big picture. If you are going out on a date or something, enjoy the moment of the date. The date might not actually go anywhere, but enjoy. Okay, don't look at the little details and how you're not liking this and you're not liking that, but just enjoy the feeling of getting out and having laughter, smiles, giggles. You might be a little bit more picky with people. Hey, it might bring in just the perfect person because you were that little bit more picky, so it's not always a bad thing. And until we meet again, remember, I do love you.